Ex-homeless people, what happened? I was 22 and I had to take custody of my little brother Adam after our parents got arrested. I thought I could handle it. I had a decent job at a call center making $16 an hour. Our rent was only $800 a month. We'd be fine. 3 months later, the call center laid off half the staff. I was gone. I had exactly $400 in my bank account and rent was due in 2 weeks. I applied everywhere. McDonald's, Target, gas stations. Nothing came through fast enough. Our landlord Kevin wasn't having it. Pay up or get out, he said when I begged for more time. I've got bills too. 2 weeks later, we were loading everything we owned into my beat-up Honda Civic. Adam was only 10. He kept asking when we were going home. I didn't have an answer. That first night, we parked behind a 24-hour Planet Fitness. I'd kept my membership because it was only $10 a month. At least we could shower there every morning. I made it work. Every single day, I'd wake up at 5:30, use the gym bathroom to get ready, then wake Adam up. I'd help him change into his school uniform in the back seat. I kept his clothes in a plastic bin so they wouldn't wrinkle. I'd drive him to school and walk him in like nothing was wrong. Then I'd spend the whole day at the library applying for jobs or sitting in coffee shops for interviews. I'd pick him up at 3:15 exactly. For dinner, we'd get dollar menu stuff, or I'd make sandwiches from groceries I kept in a cooler. Adam never complained once. At night, I'd study for my nursing program in the front seat while he slept in the back. I had a tiny book light so I wouldn't wake him up. Sometimes other cars would park near us and I'd get scared they'd call the cops. This went on for 6 weeks. Adam's grades were perfect. He never missed a day. His teacher, Mrs. Wilson, even said he was one of her best students. But then parent-teacher conferences happened. I walked into the classroom wearing my nicest outfit, which was just black pants and a button-up shirt I'd ironed in the gym bathroom. Mrs. Wilson seemed normal at first. She talked about Adam's math scores and reading level. Then she said, "I noticed on his enrollment form, his address says, being updated. We never received the correct one." My heart stopped. "Oh, we're still settling into our new place," I said, trying to sound casual. She nodded, but something in her eyes changed. "What's your current address?" I panicked and gave her the address of the Planet Fitness. She wrote it down, but I could tell she didn't believe me. 3 days later, I got a call during one of my job interviews. It was a woman named Janet from Child Services. "Ms. Chen wants to meet with you about Adam," she said. I thought it was over. I thought they'd take him away. I drove to the school shaking, but when I sat down with Janet, she didn't look angry. She looked concerned. "Tell me the truth about your living situation," she said gently. I broke down. I told her everything. About losing my job, about sleeping in the car, about keeping Adam in school no matter what. I told her he was safe, fed, and loved, that I'd never put him in danger. Janet listened without judging. When I finished, she said, "You've been doing an incredible job under impossible circumstances." I started crying harder. "There's a women's shelter called Safe Harbor that has a spot for families. They can take you tonight if you want." I couldn't believe it. A real bed, a real address, a place Adam could do homework without sitting in a car. That night, we moved into a small room with bunk beds and our own bathroom. Adam was so excited he couldn't sleep. "Is this really ours?" he kept asking. 2 months later, we qualified for a transitional apartment program. Adam had his own bedroom and a real desk for the first time in months. I got a part-time job at a medical clinic while finishing nursing school. The best part? Mrs. Wilson never reported us to get us in trouble. She reported us to get us help. Adam still sends her Christmas cards every year. We've been in our own apartment for 3 years now. I graduated nursing school last spring. Adam's 13 and still gets straight A's.